best things about being a full-time liveaboard on your boat is that you get to extend your cruising season. You're here early, so you can start earlier than anyone else, and you can actually stay later than anyone else. We're halfway through October and most people are packing up to go home at the moment, and we're still out cruising around the Gocek Bay. We've pulled into this little anchorage tonight, and I'd imagine in the height of summer this place would be absolutely packed, but tonight Marita and I have got it all to ourselves and it's stunning in here. It's one in Rod Heichel's book. He talks about this being an amazing anchorage. He talks about it being really deep, but I don't know what that's all about, because we've come right up to the beach and we've dropped in 6 meters of water. It is quite deep behind us, and I suppose in the middle of summer you can't get in as close as we are. Seriously, we are the only boat here. There's been half a dozen people on the beach all day. The place is pretty much isolated and we've got it all to ourselves. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice to run into people during the summer, and part of being a cruiser is all about meeting people. But this time of year, it's really nice just to kick back, be here on your own and soak in that serenity. Look at that.
I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. Gotta be a little rain sometime. Well, if sweet talking you could make it come true, I'd give you the world right now on a silver platter.
I suddenly got very crowded in this anchorage. Everyone's run for cover when this storm came.
Smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so mellow.
Love good thunderstorm. Another one coming in.
Oh yeah, the boats are coming in thick and fast. Nobody wants to be out in that.
I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime.
That thunder is literally rumbling all around us. It's quite a lightning show too.
I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden.
Nereye gidiyor? Nereye gidiyor? Ben de götürsene. Ben de götür. Yok. Nereye gidiyor? Bana bak, şunlara bak. Babaya git.
We've come back into Gocek for the Sunday market. Marita's favourite day of the week, market day. She just loves coming to the market.
Oh, the food.
I got to tell you, I'm over it.
He's not over it when I cook something nice though.
No, it always ends up with a good result. So we've come back in, a quick shop this morning, and then we're going to head out to Toon Bay for another week and a half before we winter.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd take you for a quick zoom around Gocek markets.
Yeah.
Starting with the
Gossamer
ladies
stand.
here. Gossamer ladies, and they make a mean gossamer too. All the usual stuff, super fresh produce. We're actually here really early this morning. No one around at the moment. And on this half over here, you've got all your genuine knockoffs. You name it, you can buy it down there. But this is where we're at. Fruit and veg. Let's go.
We got 3 bags of vegetables and it's come to 13 lira 50, which is about just over €2.
Bizim değil arkadaşım. Ben teşekkür ederim.
But it's getting better.
They look after the boat people really well in Turkey. In these small bays, some of them are a bit remote, the supermarket boats come in, and today the Carrefour boats come in. It's one of the smaller ones, but we're going to go and get some tonic water because we've run out, and maybe a few other bits and pieces as well. Ready to go shopping?
Oh, my most favourite thing in the world, grocery shopping. Even out here in the middle of bloody nowhere, in a cove with a couple of other boats,
Yeah.
Marita finds a way to go grocery shopping.
Oh.
The Carrefour boat's only a little one, but the Migros boat that comes around is like it's a shopping centre. It's amazing, but it's so cool that you can just, what, 75 metres and you're at the supermarket. You don't have to go back into town, and we're literally in, you know, one of the islands.
Yeah.
Gocek Bay.
We're in a little bay called Tasani Creek. There's one restaurant on the shore here, which we'll go and check out tonight, and there's a few Byzantine ruins, which are everywhere, and us and a few other boats, and a floating supermarket. He's got limes too, babe.
I know a guy who's tough but sweet. He's so fine he can be beat. He's got everything that I desire. Sets the summer sun on fire.
Oh yeah, they've got tonic water, fresh bread, mahaba, fruit and vegetables, meat.
Is this sponsor?
No, just for us. Frozen stuff. Ooh, Michael will have one of those for sure. You can even buy a pair of flippers if you want. Batteries, eggs, pretty much anything really. And this is the checkout.
Yeah.
How much?
1169.
Okay, thank you.
This boat here, they bring all the hay and feed in for the cattle. They got quite a lot of cattle here on this island. It's just an open deck boat. They throw all the loose chaff on. We saw a tractor running around earlier, so they just load the tractor up and go out and feed the cattle straight from the boat. You can see the straw and chaff on the front deck there. I think this boat could be the fish boat.
Oh yeah, there's a guy that's just arrived and he's selling fresh fish. It's all happening in this little bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want for nothing. The supermarket boat, the fresh fish boat, the cattle feed boat, the restaurant. It's really cute.
And this jetty here was absolutely packed last night. The number of boats that cruised in here are what, around about 5, 6 o'clock?
Yeah,
This was completely full.
it was. So they've all moved out this morning, probably ready for the next lot to come. And we're well into October now. In fact, we're in the second half of October. This guy's just arrived with his catch for the day.
Don't know what these other little things are, but that one's definitely
Spiky little things. They're using bread.
Hey, 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 with you each and every day. You know that I'll be right here to stay. Me and you, an inseparable two. Together we can always see it through. I said it once and I'll say it one more time. You know I got your back and you've got mine.
OH&S would have a bloody field day, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? This is where we're coming for dinner tonight. Love these little restaurants on the water like this.
Over for 4 out there.
Yeah, they're beautiful. We're expecting some friends to join us tonight.
This side, Summer Beach.
Ah,
5 minutes short way.
5 minutes this way?
Yes, this is side.
Oh, this way?
Yes,
Yes.
the other hill. Turn. Not hill, turning.
Oh, we might go this way.
Okay.
And your name is?
Yeshim.
Yishim.
Yeshim.
Michael.
Michael, easy.
And Marita.
Rita.
Marita.
Yes.
Yishim.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, Ishu.
We're looking forward to eating at your restaurant tonight.
Wow, this is cute. Look at this. I love this stuff. I love the tractor. Don't love the pile of water bottles there, but I'm sure that they'll recycle those at some stage. Just found the power supply for the restaurant. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's a gecko, big gecko. Hi, you. It was a bit like sleeping in a zoo last night because we had the roosters crowing all night. The dogs were barking occasionally, but you can hear the goats' bells tinkling and the cows mooing. It was quite a menagerie. It was really nice. Why are these pigeons flying around like that?
That could be homing pigeons. This summer beach thing.
Yeah, where are we going?
According to Isham, we're going this way to the summer beach.
We've found some barking dogs, we've found some cows, and a lot of rocks.
A lot of ruins.
A lot of ruins. Some very quaint farms, and no beach. Definitely no beach. But this is gorgeous.
It's pretty cool.
It feels like it hasn't changed for hundreds of years. Just trying to get through this section where all the cows have been pooing and weeing. Mick said pick a dry patch. It's a bit hard. I think I just have to go through. I haven't got the right shoes on for this. They're going to be trashed.
Hey, 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 with you each and every day. We know that we'll be right here to stay. You and I forever side by side. Two of us are one of a kind. Oh, 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 you can take it easy. Call me if you need me.
Someone lives here. We've stumbled on an abandoned old Byzantine town. Someone set up camp here. And here's the water. This must be the summer beach. This abandoned place here, well, it's not abandoned because there's a goat in there. He's looking out the window, enjoying the view. Oops, here he comes. The food at the restaurant's going to be fresh tonight. Really fresh. Lambs and a few chooks in here. Goats. Hey, you guys.
Oh, 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 you can take it easy. Call me if you need me. That's all you need to know. Oh, oh, oh.
And that is Tasani Island in the Bay of Gocek. It's really sweet. Back through the restaurant back gate and out to our boat.
That's all you need to know. Oh, oh, oh.
Our friends have arrived, so we're just going to help them tie back over here. Show us your style.
Oh, this is a beautiful spot.
Wait till you go for a walk. It's so gorgeous. It was full in here this morning, you wouldn't believe it. They've all vacated. It was chock-a-block. Good.
Probably don't want to come any further than that.
Light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, fly away tonight.
fun every time we do this.
So Michael was just saying that these boats selling usually tourist goods and things, they come at the most inconvenient times. Whenever you're trying to berth your boat or you're fighting with your boat against a crosswind, they come racing up and they want to sell you something, and it's just a pain in the neck. Anyway, no, all good, thank you. No, we're good to Shekhar Durham. No, we had the Carrefour this morning to Shekhar Durham. Not to mention, they actually drive as close to your boat as they possibly can. He's come right round the front of our boat here and then off he goes. It's all good, harmless. Mark was just talking about, you know, we'll be trying to tie back and there's only 2 of us on board trying to manage our boat and get the anchor down safely and tie back to shore and everything, which can be pretty frantic when there's wind blowing and there's only 2 of you. And those boats selling goods come along and they literally come along and they say mahaba, and they're holding up, do you want to buy a rug? You know, and you're like, not now, I don't want to buy a rug right now, we're rather busy. Just thought we'd come aboard SV Champagne and show you a boat that our friends sailed across the Atlantic on from Florida Keys. These 2 crazy cats here.
She's a bit rough around the edges.
Oh, she's a solid boat though. So this is a 1972 Dufour.
Yeah, oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
Come in.
Can you get Zach if you hang on?
It's completely different to ours. We call this a real boat. Look at this. Nice comfy saloon area.
That's the champagne room.
Oh, the champagne room. Oh, I like it. And
Here's our
bedrooms.
emergency lifeboat.
Oh, hopefully you won't ever need that.
Never to be swiped off the deck.
Yeah. Bathroom in here and loo with no door. But apart from that, Claire has everything she needs.
Toilet.
It's a lovely boat. And it's got them all this way across the ocean. So it's done a good job.
So peaceful. Went to bed and Rita said, you'll be up at like 5 o'clock.
Right.
I said, no, it'll be pitch black here.
And so when we first think of
These guys have got some interesting equipment aboard their boat. They're into their diving.
we are into diving.
They've actually got scuba tanks on board. But not only that, they've got this little puppy here. What is it, Zach?
This is so you can fill dive tanks.
So you actually fill your own dive tanks?
That's it. This
This
is
is-
a dive tank compressor because, you know, if you're out in the middle of the South Pacific and you go on one dive, then that's it until you can find a refill site. So we figured better to just have, if we're going to carry all this other kit with us, we might as well have a way to fill our own tanks.
I think it's brilliant. So how much fuel and water can you carry on board?
Let's see, we carry about 400 liters of water, which is the most important, and then about only 120 liters of fuel, of diesel fuel.
Yeah, but you can fill your scuba tanks anytime you like. And they've got quite a swag of sails so that they don't need to use fuel much. It's a pretty cool boat. These guys picked up this boat, it needed a bit of work. You've redone the deck, Zach?
Yeah, well, to be honest, there pretty much isn't a system on this boat that we haven't touched. All the rigging was replaced right before we left.
On the other side of it.
You know, just things like these cleats, I put those in.
Yep.
A new windlass. I gutted the boat, rewired all new electrical and plumbing, and it's been a labor of love for sure.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you buy an old boat and try to fix it up. I don't know if I'd recommend doing it again. I think if you can get something that's ready to go, enjoy cruising before you have to do all the work.
Well, that's a bit of a fallacy in itself because all boats require work. So even
Well, that's
new
true.
ones, you're constantly modifying them and customizing it to what you want.
What you want.
Yeah. But look, I take my hat off to you guys. I think you've done an incredible job with the boat, and you know, it's a pretty gutsy move just taking off across the Atlantic on your own like you pair did.
Ignorance is bliss.
And now look where you are.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at it.
It was all worth it.
We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. Can you see forever we will go?
Right by our dinner.
Oh, you can't see anything. We've caught a lift on Cork tonight.
Oh.
We're being chauffeur driven by Zach. Thank you, Zach.
No worries.
And Claire. Oh my God!
One of the hazards
You've got to
of boat life.
You do. Are there any more where that came from?
I think we made it through.
So we're going to the restaurant. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, I do see that. I don't think there is another line.
There's a tie up here, mate.
Perfect.
And there's a couple of big blocks in there that you should be at. Yeah, I think this one right here coming, mate. Mind you, your line might not get through that little loop.
I know. We could just tie on that lamppost.
Actually,
God, look at that rope.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
It's just what I had left over from a bunch of layers.
We haven't got any rope. There is not a single rope on our boat that's anywhere near that size.
Well, wait till you guys cross the Atlantic,
Yeah.
then you'll have to.
What's that one for? On the Atlantic. Is that your halyard?
It was.
Is that why ours broke? Is that why ours broke?
Considering that you guys have lost 2 halyards in
Yeah.
one season,
Yeah.
maybe you need to up your sides a little
I
bit.
think we do. Merhaba.
what you been shooting?
This is the bird. Koi.
Oh, quail.
Here.
No, this another island.
Ah, right.
Oh,
This here, this okay. The, tank,
Wow.
this.
Oh, no, here.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
You got dinner?
Yeah.
Quail's on the menu.
Morning, 30 fish.
They're fresh.
Tonight, 50 quail. Too much happy.
happy
Yes,
man.
thank you.
He's happy.
That's one thing, but you've got
Hands
good-
off the
you've got good
merchandise.
aim.
Oh God, don't.
I'm gonna be on top of it. Feed me.
I got lamb.
Ooh. We saw the fresh sheep today.
We did. This is probably Henrietta.
It smells good.
It does.
Gonna be on top of it.
Yeah, give it to her. Yeah. She'll let us know. Thunderbolt, say hi. Mick, yeah.
Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. Oh, my dreams is never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems.
We got rain.
Like this before, but now
It's actually nice to see a bit of rain.
Wow.
Oh, I should be out there watching. This poor bugger just dried his boat.
Yeah, this guy here. He's just mocked his whole boat.
I think he should give up.
it's your dream to me.
We're here at Wall Bay and We knew the wind was blowing up today, so we came into the restaurant jetty. We were tied up out at the anchorage just out in front of us, but our friend's boat has come unstuck. Their anchor's dragging, and it looks like this big motorboat out here has also come unstuck with some big gusts of wind. The wind is on and off. Michael and Soren have just raced out in the dinghy to try and help our friends on Champagne over there on the monohull. They've got their engine in forward gear just to keep them off the rocks. And this other guy on this grey motorboat here has also come unstuck, so he's pulling his lines off the shore so that he can pull up his anchor and get out of there. Wind has subsided a little bit at the moment, but it was just really gusty there for a couple of big blows. Terrible when you see that happening. Oh, hell. That is strong. That wind is shocking.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea.
Look at the ice cream man. He's going to go out there and ask if anyone wants ice cream.
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see.
Not sure if the ice cream man's going to help them or whether he's going to see if they want ice cream. He does have a habit of turning up at the most inconvenient times.
Find out what we're made of. When we are called to help our friends in need.
This other boat out in the middle of the bay also looks like he's in a bit of trouble, so I think he's going to bring up his anchor as well and try and go somewhere more sheltered. We've got this wind now for the next at least 12 to 20 hours, so yeah, these guys need more shelter than they've got.
Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep.
Just out for our first walk after the rain and the wind and the hideous weather of the last couple of days. We've come up high up here at Wall Bay. What did you find, Teddy? We would have missed it. Found a tortoise. Good job, Teddy.
Find out what we're made of.
We've just spotted the first snow of the season over on that mountain.
No wonder it was cold last night.
Yeah. Amazing view up here.
Yeah,
Teddy?
move, Teddy.
Can you get out of the way so I can get closer?
And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Can't count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.